Hi guys, it's JB here with a view from the commentary box, and today's episode is about the VAR. It's not a subject I'm particularly fond of talking about right now, because it's not the VAR itself that's the problem, it's the people that are running VAR that's the big problem. And I guess that's why I've come on basically to talk for 3 minutes about the people that use the equipment, use the technology that's available to them, but use it in the wrong way. How can you get it wrong with 20 camera angles at Stockley Park? I will never know. Listen, I was a bit advocate for VAR when it was first introduced four and a half years ago. I thought it would make a big difference to the game. I thought it would be a positive thing for the game. Unfortunately, from a commentator's point of view now, it's made everything so complicated. It's so, I don't know. I mean, you've got to be at least a toenail off. So if your toenail now be on the last defender, you're ultimately deemed offside, and that's another. I mean, that's the first problem. You've got to make the offside rule as simple as possible. You can't dictate whether he's 2 yards, whether he's about a fingernail offside. It's, the whole thing's a farce. We've had some farcical decisions this weekend on opening day. You know, for example, last night, the Wolves game. I mean, how that is not a penalty? The Onana challenge, corner comes in. Manchester United at this point are winning 1-0, and Onana completely doesn't get the ball at all. Completely takes out the Wolves player. Now you're thinking penalty every day of the week. What happens? VAR and the referee between them don't give it, and it's bleeding obvious. It's bloody damn obvious that VAR, you know, you think VAR, you've got to give it. You know, the technology's there. It's the people that are using it. They're complete muppets. For example, Everton on Saturday, perfectly good goal, disallowed against Fulham. I don't know what Tarkowski's done wrong, to be honest with you. Perfectly good goal, ball played in, Tarkowski challenges for the keeper. What are we saying now? Goalkeepers now get protection all of a sudden, do they? It's preposterous. The Bernardo Silva push on Friday night when at 1-0 on one of Burnley's players. It's been called biased. It's biased against certain teams. It's not just the people. The problem is not the technology per se. It's not the technology. I've just pointed out 3 or 4 different examples there. The point is it's not the technology, and it's not the actual technology itself that's the big issue here. It's the people using it, and it's referees, and it's people that are referees day in, day out. They've got 26 camera angles to look at on particular incidents, the VAR referees. Why can't they not spot something as blatant and obvious as the Wolves penalty that should have been given last night? The clowns! The people that are using VAR are absolute chuffing clowns. Honestly, it's a commentator's and fans' nightmare when VAR can't even get the most basic of decisions right, like last night, for example. It's a clear Wolves penalty. Anyone in his 2-year-old cockapoo could see that. It's a joke. I mean, the PGMOL, they're clearly the people that work for them, Howard Webb, all the referees in there. I'm not trying to slag referees off, but because at the end of the day, they're only human beings. But when you're at Stockley Park and you're on the VAR, you have got to get the most basic decisions right. Otherwise, what's the point? They're clearly not fit for purpose. So the PGMOL, pull your socks up and get these simple VAR decisions right, because at the moment, your organisation, Howard Webb, everyone there, you're clearly not fit for purpose.